Good evening. If you look at the fair price shops, FPS are very popularly called ration shops. We see people will be standing over there in long queues and waiting for their turn to receive the grains. A lot of time is wasted, a lot of the energy is also wasted. So how it will be if they are collected from an ATM? We go to ATM, we insert the card and we get the money, we come out. So instead of going to the bank, we are going to ATMs and the very easy process. How it will be if similar type of thing is introduced even for the grains, right? So for the first time in India, the grain ATMs have been introduced. Where, what and how does it function? We'll try to understand, but this is going to save a lot of time for the people. No queues, nothing. Clear? Apart from this, we are also going to discuss regarding Kanwar Yatra, which is considered to be very popular yatra in India. Large number of devotees will go to the Ganges river, Ganga river. They get the water over there and they will come back to their places and they perform Abhishekam to the Lord Shiva. Considered to be highly this powerful this yatra. Large number of people will participate. But this time what happened? Supreme Court objected for this, citing the pandemic, because the news of third wave is already there and some people are saying that third wave has already been started. But during these circumstances, if you allow people in a very large number, definitely the pandemic effect will be more and third wave will be more serious. That is the reason why Supreme Court objected for this, and very nicely it has been accepted by the state governments, and these state governments also had discussions with the devotees, right, and their associations, and everywhere everything went on well, and those devotees groups also nicely accepted, and these are all the welcome gestures that happened. So that shows the maturity levels in India, and with this particular type of attitude, we can fight against pandemic, and we can reduce the the severity of third wave. Fine. So regarding this, I have the information. I would like to share this with you. Look at this. The first one. In which of the following cities the first grain ATM in the country is installed? In which of the following cities? So kindly see here, don't go for Bengaluru, because a few years back in Bengaluru it was tried, right? Only with respect to this rice it was tried, right? So but this is considered to be the first grain ATM in the country, and that was installed in Bengaluru, Hyderabad, New Delhi or Gurugram. And your answer should be option D, Gurugram. Am I clear? Please don't go by Bengaluru. It was performed, it was done in Bengaluru on the trial basis. Fine. So but now it's a full-fledged one. It has been started in Gurugram. Right? Earlier it was called Gurgaon. Now it is called Gurugram. Very important. Even Bengaluru, it is called Bengaluru now. Right? Earlier it was Bangalore. Now it is called Bengaluru. Right? So we'll be going ahead. One second. Yes, this is Bengaluru. Now, so answer is Gurugram. Now the consumers will not have to stand in long queues or make continuous rounds at ration depots. For the first time, India has come up with a one of its kind grain ATM that will ensure the right quantity of food to the right beneficiary without any complaints. If you go to know this ration shop, large number of complaints are there, right? So like the weight is less, right? We are receiving less quantity, right? So now all these problems can be this removed completely, right? Kindly remember which is the city, Gurugram. So next, if you look at this Kanwar Yatra, so this is what I told you in fact. And if you look at the Honorable Supreme Court, on July 16th, it disagreed with the Uttar Pradesh government's proposal to conduct a symbolic Kanwar Yatra amid the pandemic for compelling religious reasons. Is that okay? If it is conducted according to Supreme Court, the fundamental rights of the people, they are violated. Clear? Faith is important, religion is important. Is that okay? But at the same time, you have to look at the life of the people, which is guaranteed under the fundamental rights, that will get disturbed. And Justices Shri Nariman and Justice B.R. Gawai gave Uttar Pradesh the time till July 19th. But on July 18th itself they have decided, and this particular Yatra has been cancelled. Clear? Right? And Supreme Court cited this one, like article number 21. As you all know, it mentions about the right to life. So the court said that we are of the prima facie view that this is a matter that concerns every one of us as citizens of India, and goes to the very heart of Article 21, which has the pride of the place in fundamental rights, right? Health of the citizenry of India and the right to life are paramount. Supreme Court said very clearly, the faith is nice, the religious, performances are fine. But what about the life of the people? That should not be disturbed. Clear? Right? So right to life is paramount. All other sentiments, right, albeit religious, are subservient to the basic fundamental rights. Clear? And luckily, as I told you, the governments have accepted, and finally this one has been cancelled. So as of now, the most of the states agreed and cancelled the program. As I told you, that shows the levels of maturity in India, and really a welcome gesture. Fine. So that's all for today. I'll see you in the next class. Thank you so much for being with me this evening. Take very good care.